Justin Bieber managed his way towards success at a very early age. He got fame and wealth at an age one could not even dream about. He experienced moving from posting famous videos on YouTube to be one of the most popular singers and songwriters the world has known. A Canadian pop star who rose towards fame when he was barely hitting puberty and grew up to become a viral sensation, praised for his vast number of fans all around the world. When it comes to money, Bieber has a lot of it and spends it with pleasure. He has a net worth of a whopping $285 million, according to Forbes 2022. He was the first musician to have 7 tracks from his debut chart in the Billboard Hot 100. His debut album was certified triple platinum in the US. He's currently at the mere age of 26 and has been married to Hailey Bieber since 2018. Bieber is most popularly known for genre-mixing music and playing an important role in modern-day popular music. Bieber's major income source is limited not only to the record sales of his amazing and globally liked albums, but also to his tour grosses, merchandise deals, endorsements, and so many more things. Bieber made most of his income through his live performances and concert tours. According to Forbes, the Canadian singer earns around $1 million per night during his tour. As the majority of his tours stretch on for a few days, Bieber takes home an amazing 8-figure pay at the end. While giving an interview with the New York Times, Bieber said, "The harder you work, the more successful you can be. This is just the beginning for me. I grew up with not a lot of money. We never owned a house. I want to buy my mom a house." When Bieber and Baldwin married, they became co-owners of several properties. He lives in a Beverly Hills mansion that he purchased in 2020 for $28.5 million. His new neighbors in the locality included Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy, Rod Stewart, and Sylvester Stallone, among other famous stars that shared Bieber's neighborhood. In this video, we'll be talking about some of the strange and crazy expensive things that Bieber has spent his money on. The first purchase by Justin Bieber that we're going to talk about is his Ducati 848 Evo. The ride is far from being the most expensive means of transportation Justin has chosen during his life. The singer is quite known for spending thousands of dollars per hour on private jets, but it's still quite a hefty price. The stunning model is valued at just a little under $14,000 and makes any and every person who rides it seem like the coolest person on the planet. Can we blame a young adult in the prime of his life with his vast amounts of hard-earned money for spending huge amounts on the sweet ride of his dreams? The second characteristic of Justin Bieber that we're going to talk about is his pink grills. Artists, especially those who move in the R&B and hip-hop categories, are very well known to spend thousands of worthwhile shiny jewelry around themselves. They partake in wrapping their necks, fingers, wrists, and in some cases, hair or teeth too. Inexpensive, worthwhile jewelry. Such is the case for Bieber as well. Like any other music artist, Bieber loves his bling and grills, and he adhered to it quickly. But instead of sticking to the normal silver or gold grills, Bieber popped up his fashion for a bit more by choosing pink sapphires as his accessory, which was reported to cost around a whopping $15,000. But as everyone says, for fashion, you have to pay a price. The next discussed item is another jewelry piece. There are very few shows in the world of television that are quite as controversial as Family Guy. The well-known series is famous for its persisting, boundary-pushing nature and notions with current pop references. Anyone famous or well-known is bound to be made fun of on the show, and Justin Bieber was not soared from this situation. The singer seems to be delighted by his appearances on the show and seems to be quite a big fan of it. So much so that he dropped $25,000 on a Stewie Griffin chain that is known for including 12-carat rubies and diamonds. It's a very interesting and unique choice of accessory, and even more so when it comes with a hefty price tag that it carries. The next strange expense of Bieber is that we're going to talk about his pets. Like any other music industry artist, Justin appears to have a very particular taste. And the peculiarity of these tastes extends to the pets that he chooses to have as companions, which include a monkey, for which he famously had to pay quite a fine, and, in recent times, 2 very exotic kittens. The Savannah kittens in his possession reportedly cost a total of $35,000, and the star has even received some counteraction from PETA for spending so much money when he could have chosen to save pets from a shelter. Justin was hasty to reply, and Bieber seems to be more than happy with the two brand new additions to his family. The next purchase that we're gonna talk about is Bieber's monkey. Some of us may remember that in 2013, Justin Bieber used to tag along with a monkey named Marley, who was featured during his Comedy Central roast.
Wanna go to the zoo? I'm just kidding. Thank you so much.
The monkey was actually a gift given to Bieber while he was in Europe, but all of the fines that he had to pay after the monkey was confiscated by the German government were more than enough money for Marley. But because Bieber did not have the proper documentation to bring the monkey to the States, the monkey was confiscated and he had to pay $10,700 in fines to the German authorities. If you guys have liked the video this far, do press the thumbs up button, like the video, and subscribe to our channel for more such content. Now let's move on further with our famous star Justin Bieber's strange and expensive purchases. The next purchase that we're going to talk about is yet another jewelry item that he bought, but this time it was not for himself but for famous artist French Montana. Bieber is quite known for his kindness. He sends expensive flowers to fans and does crazy charity work, but he also knows how to treat his friends right. Justin seems to take friendship especially seriously since he gifted artist French Montana with a $150,000 chain as a thank you gift for their music collaboration. Apart from spending his riches on himself, Bieber sure also knows about keeping his friends happy. Another purchase that we're going to talk about is yet another car. Justin uses his Mercedes G-Class SUV as his preferred means of transportation. Just like any other person with money, Justin dropped his cash on a comfortable four-wheeler ride so that he could glide on about the world. He has modified and painted it over and over again. He did not hesitate while choosing his more permanent means of transport and dropped a whopping amount of $222,700 on the purchase. It looks like Bieber likes his toys big and rough. And when you have to travel for a lot of shows, concerts and other things, spending on a comfortable and worthwhile ride becomes not only a personal hobby, but a personal basic need of your own. With our next purchase, we'll talk about real estate. There is no famous stars in the world that have not spent millions on a comfortable home. And as mentioned earlier in the video, Justin has always dreamed of owning his own house, therefore he didn't go shy while buying a home for his family. Spending huge amounts of money on luxurious properties seems to be an ongoing trend in the world of the very rich, and Justin Bieber is, of course, included. The first and the least expensive purchase on the topic was in Justin's homeland, Canada. The singer decided to help boost the economy and spend $5 million on an enormous mansion located in Ontario. And then after he married Hailey Bieber, Justin would have wanted a house for them, and recently the couple reportedly spent $8.5 million on their Beverly Hills house, which includes an outdoor pool, a hot tub, endless rooms and bathrooms, and much more. This seems to be the place the newlyweds chose to start their life together. The last purchase that we're going to talk about is yet another jewelry item, but this time it was not for himself or a friend or a fan, but for the love of his life, Hailey Bieber, whom he wed in 2018. Imagine the cost you are ready to spend on the ring. The couple had quite a ride while they were in a relationship. It was quite a sensational talk, and then finally, when everything was out in the open and they finally had a ceremony and took each other for a lifetime, Bieber did not hesitate to spend on the proposal ring. The ring was designed by Jack Solo of Solo & Company, and the stone was reportedly said to be worth $150,000 to $200,000. Bieber is one of the best-selling record artists, known for selling more than 150 million records worldwide. He has quite a monetary value and does not hesitate while spending it. He likes embracing his peculiar taste and does not hesitate while spending for it. He has very well adapted to pop culture and follows his passions and dreams. He started at zero and moved on to posting famous YouTube videos to finally pave his way successfully into the music industry. He seems to buy and spend on things he likes and does not think twice before doing so. With this, we'd be ending our video here now. Thank you guys for sticking till the end of this video with us. I hope to see you guys very soon with another amazing video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel if you're interested in watching more such videos.